I decided to sit outside because it's finally sunny today. It's been like raining nonstop, and decided to show you guys what I'm eating. Just some cucumbers for hydration, tomatoes because full of antioxidants, asparagus. This is grilled asparagus that my dad made today. It's just delicious, and then 2 eggs because I'm obsessed with eggs. So I'm gonna be eating this with my little buddy over here and just enjoying the sunshine and the warm weather. Okay, my dog actually is like so cutely laying right behind me. He looks so bothered. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about the whole coronavirus situation that's been going on. It's a little hectic. I know that there's so much going on, but I truly do believe that everything happens for a reason. And there's a lot of like theory out there of people talking about like this is the universe's way of like getting us to slow down, getting us to take care of our health, to appreciate our health. I feel like in a society where everything's all about productivity and hustle, 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 it's hard to sometimes remember that we do take things for granted, such as our health and our ability to be healthy. And so I truly do think that like this is the time to regroup and to not panic and not buy out necessities, but more so to just realize, hey, like I'm healthy, I have the privilege of being healthy while others don't, and we kind of just need to respect that and wash our hands, stay indoors, please, please, please self-quarantine, don't go out. Your social life will not cease to exist, it's just temporary. And you know, there's more important things such as being healthy and helping others be healthy and keep this away from other people who cannot fend for themselves. But I've definitely tried to make the most effort to be organized, to get my life together, to just like appreciate that I can still go to school even if I don't have an online lecture. So I kind of wanted to share these tips with you guys because I know that sometimes whenever I'm doing only online classes, I lose the motivation entirely. I get distracted, and honestly my scores tend to drop. But I wanted to share what I've been doing. I took a test, I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago at this point, and I did amazingly well, and I think it was an online test, but it was proctored, it had like a camera and everything, but I think I did well just because the anxiety of like being around other people, being in traffic, just overthinking it and stuff like that, I think that was all dismissed because it was online and I was alone. And I did really, really well, so I'm really proud. And then there's been just a couple of other like tips that I've been doing to manage my time and just to stay distracted, or to stay not be distracted, sorry, and just to, you know, we still got to go to school, we still got to go to work, we still got to be productive even if it's from home. This is just a recentering our attention and just to like align with our time and bigger picture, guys. So my first tip for productivity was to get up early before your classes. My classes start at 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. so they are rather early. I'm usually the first one up in my house because of this new schedule, and my plan was to like wake up at 6 a.m., maybe go for a run, do some yoga. I love doing yoga in the morning, read a book if I have the energy or time. Usually I don't. I like to read at night before bed because it puts me to sleep. But as you can see, this morning I did not wake up 6 a.m. I woke up, I think it was like 7:48. My class started at 8 a.m. So I woke up 12 minutes before my class. I think it was just because it was raining all night, so I sleep very deeply when it's raining. And I was planning on refilming entirely because I didn't get to show you guys, but I wanted to be realistic and just be like, you know, it happens. Obviously I had intentions of waking up early. It didn't happen. My body clearly was trying to tell me that I needed the rest. And so I just, you know, whatever guys, it happens. Just pick up where you left off. Try to end the day on a brighter note and just start again tomorrow. It's all about perspective. So yeah, I decided to keep that in there because, you know, but my first tip is definitely wake up earlier, even if it's like 30 minutes before your class. Just freshen up, drink some water, stretch, go for a walk, eat food, you know, do something that just wakes you up and makes you feel ready for the day. This next tip is obviously self-explanatory. Sorry, you can see my shadow. Yeah, so it's kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like it is the best way I can continue to repeat my ultimate way for productivity, and it is to write everything down. So I'm currently studying for my nutrition exam tomorrow, and I wrote down every single thing that I need to get done in order to ace this exam. I'm planning on making an A. I don't plan on making anything else. So I'm going hardcore. These are all of the chapters that I have to do for this exam that I have to read, and I have done most of them except for like 2 chapters, even though this is like the longest chapter, but don't mind that. And under every single chapter, I wrote exactly what I need to get done in order to be successful on that chapter and to feel well prepared. I realized that just reading and doing notes is never enough. So just to show you guys, so chapter 1 is wellness nutrition, and the first bullet point is to get the reading done. And I have done all the notes for it, and I do feel like I got the gist of like the chapter, so I highlighted that. Then I'm going to take a practice quiz that I found online. It's through Evolve, which is where my textbook is from. Like if it's from Evolve, it'll tell you down here. So I'm going to take a practice quiz. Then I'm going to do the case studies that are also on Evolve, and then there's NCLEX questions on there as well. So pretty much all my resources are coming from Evolve that you can get from like a code inside the book that comes with your book. And that's kind of what I'm doing for every single chapter, and I am not sleeping until I get all this done, because I just really want to do well. So if you have issues with just knowing what you need to get done for the day, I highly recommend doing something like this. Even if it's not like for a test, write out like for every single class what you need to get done. I kind of have a similar situation going with a sticky note. I have like a set of sticky notes, and I'll just write for nutrition and funds and all the assignments I need to do, and I'll highlight them as I get them done. And I think that's just been super helpful. This is for assignments, and then this is for like my test prep that I'm doing for tomorrow. So I'm pretty much just gonna spend this day doing notes and doing this. I really wanted to make this video like super short and sweet, so I'm just gonna get straight to the third tip, and it's about distractions and minimizing distractions. Easier said than done. My biggest distraction is sitting on my phone. I tend to give myself breaks that turn into hour-long breaks of me just sitting on Instagram or Pinterest or whatever. But I've discovered this new app. I'm going to do like a little screen recording and put the app name under here. And pretty much there's different time levels that you can do. And during that time, basically like the challenge is to not like scroll out of the app and not go to other apps and use your phone. And it measures that by like planting. It like puts a seed and then it plants into like a flower or a tree or something like that. And I've been using it. It's just a nice way to stay off of your phone, and every time you use your phone it like kills the tree and you can take like breaks or whatever. So that's what I've been doing. I mean, it's like a simple way to just stay off your phone because you don't want to kill the tree. It actually has a cool feature where you can real life plant a tree in places that need trees. So if you're wanting to donate, you can do that as well. So I thought that was a cute little way of not being distracted. And yeah, also put your phone on the other side of the room. Don't look at it, don't touch it. You're wasting your own time. Just focus. Tunnel vision. My fourth and final tip for you guys is the 25-5 method. So I'm pretty sure there's actually a fancier name for it other than the 25-5 method, but like that's how I know it, so we're just gonna go with it. It's pretty much like a 25 work, 5-minute break. I have been using it for about a year, ever since I started nursing school a year ago. It's almost been an entire year, guys. Anyways, I started the 25-5 method, which pretty much when you're doing notes or studying or whatever you're doing, you basically work for 25 minutes. This is where that timer app, the like no distraction app that I just mentioned in my last tip, comes in handy, because you basically work for 25 minutes, don't look at your phone, no distractions, nothing like that, and then you take a 5-minute break, go to your phone, stretch. My personal favorite is stretching. Stretch, go eat something really quick like a snack. Obviously take longer breaks for lunch and breakfast and dinner and all of that depending on when you're studying, and then come back 25 minutes later. It really helps, especially like I would wake up super early in the morning and do notes all day, and when you're doing notes from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. you get brain fried, and it just feels like a really long day, and yeah, it sucks. So this kind of helps the time go by faster because you're working in increments of 30 minutes, and it just helps like get the time to move faster. And it also helps with just taking breaks. Like, do not work for hours and hours on end without taking a single break, because you will get brain fried and it will suck. So just keep working and take breaks and balance both eating breaks, doing things you love. You got this, guys. So that is my final tip. Okay guys, I have lots of work to do, as you saw on my dandy to-do list. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Got lots to do, lots to study for. If you like these kind of vlogs and you want me to do more like vlogs and study with me, just give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. I love comments. Make me feel like really good. I wish you guys the best of luck. Stay safe, stay clean, wash your hands. Don't freak out. Just stay home and don't get distracted. Be productive. I'm proud of you guys. We got this. We can do this. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and